Thank you, Mr. Chair. And thank you, excuse me, thank you for being here today. So we have a part of the information given to us, a letter from the Connecticut Lottery, November 20th, 2018, in response to the letter from the auditors of public accounts addressed to Senator Fasano and Representative Rengia. And it's a two-page letter, and it kind of talks about a little bit of the detail of the Cash 5 problem, a little bit of the Superdraw problem, and kind of explaining the Connecticut Lottery's reason for some of the issues that went on with Mr. Dupuy. In the January 22nd letter, about 2 months later, it was a very simple letter that just said that the Connecticut Lottery Corporation has reviewed the state auditor's report. We agree with all the definitive conclusions reached by the state auditors. Where applicable, we have implemented actions or procedures to address the concern or avoid the recurrence. So if I could ask what changed in the 2 months, it seems like a significant shift in thought and a change of heart. I don't know if you could address that in some way.
The letter from November 20th was a letter that was assembled with the collective input of the Connecticut Lottery Board, senior staff members, and myself. We looked at that as an effort to provide additional information that we did not see in the written report, and we thought it was helpful in understanding the matter more fully. The letter that was most recently delivered, accepting the definitive conclusions, I'm going to embarrassingly admit to say that in the beginning of January, we provided our response to the compliance report findings of the state auditors as part of that normal, I think it's a 2-year compliance audit. And we formally reviewed and responded with agreement and conclusions. And it dawned on me that we had not done that with that report of November 2nd. And so it was an effort to close that loop, believing it was appropriate. And I'm going to say it was certainly on my part, but it was a miss in actually formally responding to that. So I don't want it to be looked at as a change of heart. We still think the information was important to provide, but the idea of formally accepting it and agreeing with the definitive conclusions, we had not done that and felt it was important to do.
Thank you, because I'm much more heartened by reading the letter where you talk about accepting what the auditors have found and that you're working to fix things and you're working to strengthen our operation, which I think is a very, very good way to proceed. The first letter just seemed very defensive, so I was just curious, if there was something that shifted or something that changed in between, but I appreciate the answer. I've certainly had issues where you omit something or forget to send something, so thank you for the answer to that question. Thank you again for being here.